My sources tell me that person of interest is a 15-year-old male, and right now he is on the run with handcuffs dangling from his wrists. You can still see evidence of that crash scene down here at the Coca-Cola field. That driver hit a pole, a sign, and uprooted a tree right over here. About 15 minutes ago, Brian Davis walked down these City Hall steps, visibly shaken, with a white sheet of paper in his hand, and did what many people speculated that he would do. He resigned from his Common Council seat. Paul and Claire Donahue and many of their relatives were in tears tonight. The Donahues just got back from Colombia with 3 orphans, now part of their family, and the entire family reunited here at the airport tonight for the first time. Right now we're being told that this is a murder-suicide. The house under investigation is right here behind me with all the plants on the front porch. We are waiting for the chief of detectives to come over to give us an update on what's going on. However, what we can tell you is that at least a dozen people who live near this house, next to this house here in the neighborhood, tell me that this was a murder-suicide committed by a man. Supposedly, according to them, this man killed his long-term girlfriend of 15 years. That's what we're hearing from neighbors. However, this has not been confirmed yet by police, but that is what we're being told by at least a dozen people who live here who tell us that they knew this couple. According to them, this woman had been complaining about her boyfriend, had pressed charges against him, and according to them, she was planning to leave him today and move to Florida. Again, that's from neighbors. This is not confirmed by police. We are waiting to hear from the chief of detectives, and as soon as we have that, we'll bring you the very latest. Live in Buffalo, Tricia Cruz, News 4. It may not seem like a big deal, especially for somebody who's just trying to show off some talent, but even this can be a crime. We took a hidden camera inside this private party to find out if it was a ticking time bomb.
Well, this party, I heard it was packed. I don't want to go in there if it's packed like that.
A private party at City Grill led to 4 people shot dead, 4 injured. That shooting put party promoters under the microscope.
They seem to neglect security, and it's probably one of the most important aspects of any business.
Lavino Johnson has had plenty of run-ins with party promoters. He's a retired police officer who now runs his own security firm.
We do have people that they are, on a domestic level, terrorists.
In his experience, people who go to a party for the sole purpose of shooting somebody. Mercedes Ephraim refused to go inside this one.
And a bullet ain't got no eyes or no name, so it's flying anywhere.
There were no bullets.
I see security, I see a lot of cops.
Buffalo police officers out front and inside. Security officers too, but no physical security checks. No one seemed to recognize me as a television reporter. They didn't look in my purse or pat me down. I was asked to show ID.
The owner of that establishment, they have an obligation to make sure that whomever they rent their establishment has the proper security established.
He says physical checks are the only way to ensure public safety. So why were uniformed police officers here? They're not allowed to work security at a bar or own one. The spokesman for Buffalo Police tells me that generally speaking, officers who are off duty should not be in uniform. In the case of City Grill, sources tell us one Buffalo police officer was working security. Police refuse to reveal specifics. Mike DeGeorge tells me officers may have been at this recent private party because of a previous 911 call in the neighborhood. Overcrowding appeared to be another issue. People standing shoulder to shoulder. At one point, rushing to the one visible staircase to get downstairs. But nobody moved for 10 to 15 minutes, including me.
If there's an incident, a fire incident, it's going to take longer to get out of the building. People panicking, rushing to the exit.
Police tell me this party is under investigation.
It is scary. It is, because like people dropping like flies in Buffalo almost every day. So it is scary. So it does make me second guess going to parties.
It's a second guess that could save your life. In Buffalo, Tricia Cruz, News 4.